table, take a free newspaper there, our Liberator newspaper. Sign up, even if you've signed up at other events, because we're going to we may have to have some ongoing picketing at California Hall or at Kerr. We demand a meeting with the administration now, today. They need to come out and tell us when we march over there and publicize to the press. But if that doesn't happen, we're going to need to keep organizing to make that happen. So please sign up even if you have before. Is there someone here that wanted to make an announcement for Youth for Socialist Action? Okay.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Michaela. We're from Youth for Socialist Action. I want to say, first of all, that it's really great to see so many people come out for something like this today, because, you know, it's really easy to say, oh, well, it's not my problem, you know, I'm not an immigrant, I'm not this, I'm not that, why should I be involved? But truthfully, it's everyone's problem when things like this happen. This, you know, affects everyone in a horribly negative way. I just wanted to announce real quick also that I was really glad that you mentioned Oscar Grant, because we have Oscar Grant's uncle speaking this evening at 210 Wheeler Hall at 7 p.m. as part of a forum on police brutality and judicial oppression with focus on racism that happens both from the police and also in the prison system. We have a lot of great speakers, including someone from the mobilization of Free Mumia Bujamal. So I hope that everyone here can try to make it out for that as well. Again, 210 Wheeler Hall, 7 p.m. Thank you.
Let's make the Bay Area the front of progress it's supposed to be. I want to recognize all the AFSCME workers and all the campus workers out here today, standing up shoulder to shoulder, demanding the release of their co-worker, Mr. Gutierrez, and I want to welcome up the family of Jesús Gutiérrez to give us a few words. They've been given the runaround every time they've called the court, and they've had some really awful experiences just trying to even get to the bottom of this, and we want to salute them for making this fight, and I want to turn over the microphone to Cecilia.
Good afternoon, my name is Cecilia Sanchez. These are my 4 children, and they love their uncle very deeply. And I've been through this system looking for Jesus, and everywhere we call, we're being given the turnaround. To the point where nobody was giving us information of where Jesus was at a certain point. Nobody knew where he was. The system is a complete rotten system with no telephones working for the court. Nobody to give any information. So for me, it was like he's being kidnapped. I was very disturbed that my taxpayers are going for a system that works that bad. It's not, for me, this is the first experience that we have gone through. I know there's hundreds of people going through similar situations. In most cases, immigration thinks that because I'm illegal, everybody in my family is illegal. And nobody's gonna look for them, nobody's gonna be searching, nobody's gonna be asking questions. And that's the profiling they have done on most immigrant people. In this case, well, for them it's gonna be harder than that because we are well represented, we are well protected by the supposedly by the university, which it prevents, we're not really, but our unions are protecting us, they're defending us, they're backing our families, and they're trying to prevent all these kind of arbitrations. So we're here, these are my children, and we're fighting for Jesus. He's not alone, and we're community, and we'll be here for any other person that go through the same system. It's not a good system. We have to work very hard to work for us, not we for them. And thank you for your support.
Thank you. I want to let you all know we're going to have some co-workers of Jesus speak next, and then after that we're going to hear a letter of solidarity that's been sent from Brown University. People People in LA are having a rally and press conference about this today too. People around the country are looking at this because, you know, what happens at Berkeley, so goes, you know, the rest. And it's very important that we get him released, that we make these sanctuary campuses, not that we allow any incursions against the sanctuary. It's all them trying to weaken the sanctuary policies. We need to strengthen them. We need to make this campus very, very, very safe for all of us. So I would like to welcome up some co-workers of Jesus's. Luis and Nick are going to tell you some words.
We're going to make this brief, but me and Nick both want to share just the actual personal aspect of Jesus, a worker who was never late, right? Something that people may think like has no value to it, but this man was there making sure that everything ran smoothly, made sure that students here at Berkeley, students that many times don't even think about the workers that feed them, the workers that make sure that when they walk into Kerr, they get fed, right? These things many times goes unnoticed, but these are the people that at the end of the day not only run this country, right, but run the world, to be honest. And in this university, for this university not to come out and support and to come out and condone what happened to this worker who, without him and without workers like him, the school wouldn't be able to run. And as a student worker, both me and Nick have been able to know this man, and now we have begun to see that the fight for immigrant rights and for workers' rights hits home, right? Even in a place where it's supposed to be a sanctuary city. Many times, I think for us students where we're privileged and many times live in a certain bubble, we have a fight today more than ever, right? This fight for Jesús Gutiérrez is more than just another worker who was kidnapped, right? This is almost 500,000 people that have been raided and deported since 2007. The fight for Jesús Gutiérrez is a fight for human beings, is a fight for workers, right? So now more than ever we have a fight here in our own university that we must take on. And I encourage all of you to get involved and to organize and mobilize, right? From the bottom up, workers and students must unite in this campus, and we must fight, and we must make sure, and we must yell in one voice that this cannot happen as long as we are here. Thank you.
He's one of the best workers we have. And I was there on Wednesday when I saw the officers interviewing him, and then I saw them escort him away. It was honestly very frightening. I really think that we need to make sure that our workers can be sure that they're safe. They don't have to worry about being deported randomly. We really need to be sure that our unions work for us. We need to be sure that our officers go through the proper channels before taking any actions.
Thank you, and along those lines, I want to welcome up Catherine from the AFSCME bargaining team to tell you a little bit about, you know, the efforts the union's been making.
So, yeah, the contract that we just won has a very important new clause in it. It's something that we fought for, we would not give up during this bargaining session. And it's a clause that says the university can't do what they just did.
Right.
They can't just call people in to go and take our members off of campus. They got to talk to us first, because people have rights. And we intend to stand up for the rights of all of our members. Every single one of us that's working here, and everybody that's working here, for students here. This is a total challenge. It's an affront to our contract language. And the reason why we fought for this language is because what they're doing is totally inhumane. It's an affront to humanity. This is not dignified. This is disgusting. It's bad for immigrant workers, but honestly, like what Mother Cruz was saying, an injury to one is an injury to all. It means something that they can do this to Jesus. They can hurt me too. When they did this to him, they hurt me.